Hi guys, it's Nige at Lock and Key Pet Estate Agents, and I hope you're well today. I want to welcome you to my property tour because we're up in the wonderful village of Bromham in a place called Hawk Street. And just in there behind me, you can just see that detached 1950s bungalow. It backs on, it's got southerly, southeasterly facing rear garden. You've got beautiful countryside views. Along with it, you've got plenty of parking there. There's a garage, 2 bays in there. You go into a spacious hallway, then it comes off and you've got a living room, one with a multi-fuel burner. It goes into the kitchen, bit of storage in there. Come back out, there's a downstairs bedroom 3, if you want to call it, or a family playroom, whatever room you want to call it, and also another sitting room with a bay window just there. And also that's got an open fire. 2 rooms are upstairs, and there's also a shower room downstairs. It's also been fitted with a new heat pump with a heating system. There's solar panels with it, which are round. I think that was insulated back in 2023. And of course, look, it's in Bromham. It's got no onward chain, so it's going to suit people that are going to downsize. You can also extend this property subject to planning permissions. There's plenty of things that you can do, but bungalows aren't built anymore. They're as rare as hen's teeth. And then when you've got a view like this one, and it's just ready to be bought as well. So it will suit the downsizer. It would also suit people that are trading up just to finish off their last move as such. It's a great little position, this, in Hawk Street. And with all my tours, I'm going to spin the camera around. We'll talk about the amenities of Bromham, and then we're going to head in just over there where that property is in Hawk Street, Bromham. And here's those lovely elevations there, lovely bay window, garage, plenty of parking. In fact, you can create more parking as well. Southeasterly facing, and that goes out towards Roundway Hill as well. And there's plenty of unspoiled countryside around here, beautiful walks. And Bromham is just a really wonderful Wiltshire village. It's got an excellent selection of local facilities, which include a good primary school. You've got St Nicholas Church, which is the resting place for the Irish poet Thomas Moore, and it also features a William Morris stained glass window. The Greyhound is there, village inn, butchers, and the post office, I think, service has about twice a week. And of course, there's a number of village societies and annual carnivals as well. You've got plenty of unspoiled countryside to explore. It really is a special place to live, Bromham, with a thriving community as well. The historic town of Devizes is about 4 miles away. Our thriving market town of Melksham is 4 or 5 miles away. It's great to get around to Chippenham. You only have to just go down there and you head towards Devizes left. You can head towards the Bowden estate and get to Calne there as well. You've got plenty of things around you. M4 access, about 20-25 minutes as well. And Chippenham's got its main rail train stations to London, Paddington. So you've got plenty of things around you, plenty of countryside around you. And just remember, I mean, obviously this place here, it could do with a little bit. I think it needs to be extended. I think it's crying out for it. It was built in the 50s. And it's got no onward chain. And like I said earlier, they don't build bungalows, and they certainly don't build bungalows with all this countryside around you. Now, this is Hawcroft. We're going to go through that door. I just thought I'd show you around what's around here. Like I said, you can go down that road. You can head towards Devizes on the right. You can head towards Calne or the Bowwood or Chippenham to the left. You can go back through Bromham if you want to come around. You go through the village and get to Melksham as well. You've got plenty of things around you. We're going to go through that door, and we're going to show you around this property, Hawcroft, Bromham. When we do take you through, I'm going to walk you through now. I'm also going to give you some ideas, because the whole point of these video tours is to demonstrate the possibilities. And I think there are some extra things that people will want to do. I can give you my ideas as well. But let me just bring you to the side of it there. You can just see the lambs and the sheep in the field there, just to the right. And you're just surrounded by countryside all the way. The rear garden is just around there. But like I said, I think the EPC rating on this is B as well. Like I said, and most of that's installed in 2023. Garage, obviously, it's quite old there. I'd even imagine there might even be an asbestos roof, so you just have to look at that. I'm not a surveyor. It's just a visual I'm giving you today. You know, I'm honest with my tours, and what I say is on the tin. There could be some side access as well. You could hack away a bit of the shrubbery in there. It's a little bit of work, but I'm sure it'll give you a bit of side access where that fence line is, so you can walk around the property as well. Or we could take the garage down or do something with it over time as well. Lovely bays. They've gone into the roof on this one. Let's come in, and then I can give you some ideas. We're going to go straight into the hallway. Rooms just split off. So you've got a living room there, shower room in there. And this room here is going to be the bedroom. But I'm just going to turn the camera so you can just see where I've walked in from. And I just come from that road. Just it's in front in Hawcroft there. I also think as I come back outside, you could create more parking. So you can have 1, 2, 3, you can have 4. It's only a bit of a herbaceous border there. You could take that away if you wanted to. You could also border that in with some fencing if you wanted to, or pitch it with some high fencing, a little bit higher fencing later on. It's entirely up to you. But there is certainly scope for extra parking as we look forward. Going left, obviously you can see there's a radiator in the hallway. This is one of the living rooms. It's a bay fronted living room. That's the old fire. I haven't tested it, but I'm assuming it works. You've got a nice bay window there to the front. Obviously you've got a little plinth there, a little shelving there, and there's the recesses. You could build in some shelves if you wanted to. Change the carpets, it's brown. I don't think it's the greatest colour, but I think anybody would do that anyway. I think it's been also recently redecorated and painted just to give it a neutral look. Love this bay, just brings in natural light. The clouds are starting to come over. I was here 10 minutes ago and it was always sunny, but that's the beauty of our weather system in England. Wonderful little bay though. Plenty of light coming through. It's one of the living rooms. I'm just going to go left here actually. There's a little cupboard in here. Just wanted to show you, you can just put some bits of storage in there. And then left here again, we're going to call this bedroom 3, but it could also be another room. You could have it as a dining room, you can have it as a family room, kickabout room, occasional bedroom 3, you name it, you can have it. Obviously it's a blank canvas. Love this view out here. And we'll talk about the heat source pump and what you could do with it if you wanted to extend it. Obviously there's solar panels around as well, but what a view that is. Really is amazing. And the fence line, your boundary is that fence line there, and it cuts across there as well. There's plenty of plot here, so you could extend the property quite nicely. Coming out of bedroom 3, back into this hallway, just show you again. Entrance, you can see the little multi-floor with a log burner in there. Shower room. So you've got downstairs shower room. Obviously you could put a bath back in here, walk-in shower, low level WC, and then you've got your obscure 2 double glazed windows just bringing in natural light here. A couple of cupboards, ladder style radiator, etc. But again, you could make it into a shower cubicle. I think if you've got children, you put your bath back in. If you haven't, I think you could make that into a proper shower in there. Smarten up a bit. There's a bit of tiling in here. It's actually quite a tidy shower room anyway. You could just finish it off with a bit of imagination, you would do anyway. Coming into the left of the property, again, it's like an identical room to the other one. You've got a bay window to the front, that just floods in natural light. I like the idea that you could put some more shelving units in there if you wanted to. The TV could go on the wall. Obviously, you've got a log burner there. You could put your sofa suite in here. Or, you know, you can do whatever you want, but that's my idea. That's how I would have it. Another view to that front as well. And it's set back from the road, so you've got a bit of plot to the front there. I still think you can make a bit more parking if you wanted to. I certainly would if it was myself. Little fire there, and then you can just see where that light comes in because I've left the door open there. You've got a smallest kitchen, so we'll go into here. And I think this is the area where, if I was to look at this property, I would be buying into it. I would be either extending it to the right, or if not, going out. And I think going out is the one that I would do. And I'd really open up this kitchen and have a pièce de resistance, because look, your views are there to the left, they're there to the rear. You could have a stunning kitchen here, extend the property out. It will future-proof the value there, I've got no doubt about it, because of the position of this property. Obviously you just have to have that spend, but I think they've got plenty of people that I know I've sold over the years that are quite looking forward to having something like this to do up and then to make their own. Kitchen's just kitchen, obviously you've got base unit, side level cupboards, bit of tile flooring there, space of white goods to the right. Bring the camera around more, going on over here, oven. It is what, as you see it, but I think you can open this up as well. You've got a little area here. If I just open up this, you can just see where all that heating system is when it was installed in 23. Again, it's handy for storage. Open up this door, and you've just got another bit of storage in there as well. And because it's covered, it's quite handy. And I'll open this up because we're going to go out there in a minute. And that's your view out there, and there's Roundway Hills over there as well. But we're going to upstairs as well, just to have a look at those 2 bedrooms that are built into the dormer. Just coming back into the living room, because the stairs aren't from here. You come back through the living room here. I love that bay, bringing in natural light to the fireplace. But you would have noticed there is a door, and the door from here takes you upstairs. And then up here are where the 2 further bedrooms are. The larger of the 2, or the square of the 2, is this one. Again, you can put some carpets, it's already been painted. Nice window, bringing in natural light. Again, you've got the room downstairs, so you can have it as a multifunctional, depending, you know, on people's health, whether they need the bedroom downstairs. And if I just bring that screen out there, you can start to see those hills over there. Absolutely stunning. Little paddock over there from the neighbouring property, which is just there. That's all owned. But what a lovely view that is. Come back through. That's another bedroom. And then just in here and behind, it's kind of an L shape. You've got eave storage as well. So it's kind of longer coming out. So if I just come into the corner here a minute, this is the other bedroom. It's kind of an L-shaped room, as you can see, little eave storage again. And then to this side, I don't know why it's starting to be cloudy. Look at the mood on those clouds. It's great. And a few minutes ago, that was blue, which you've seen by my pictures. Fabulous though. And again, you've got views all over to the fields over there, countryside. And Bromham's wonderful for that. It's a wonderful village, but this is really semi-rural. You are coming out, you know, of the village itself. You've just got this around you. And that's what you're paying for, boys and girls, is the view, the position, and the potential of this property. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. Just to give you a quick recap, this is call it the third bedroom if you want. I'll come back through, and then you've got this other room, and again, the same with the aspect and the views. To the side, and if we go back downstairs, so just bear with me as I come down the stairs. Down we come. I'm just going to close this door. And of course, as you can just see, this just links up from the kitchen. And then obviously the living room here. So that's not the living room, in fact, you can call it what you want, but this is the sitting room. Come back through, hallway, the other sitting room, just to finish off. Bedroom 3, dining room, whatever you want to call it, downstairs, which is actually handy next to the shower room. Next, we're going to go outside and have a look at the rear, the garden, the view. What I think you can do with the property back at the rear there. And just walking from the front, you can just see how moody today is as well. Everything's just gone grey, but I was going to wait for that to pass, but you know what, I don't want to. It's a lovely position where we are, and I just kind of like the different changes in the weather. So back through the kitchen here, and we're going to get to the rear garden now. Now, one of the things I thought about was the sauce pump. It's just starting to rain, so I'm just going to stand here. The sauce pump is just there. So what I was thinking, if you're going to move this, it's going to take a few £100. You're going to have to move that sauce pump, no doubt about it. All this is laid to lawn. Obviously, you've got hedging there, and I am going to take you out. It's just raining at the moment. I'm not scared of the rain, but I don't really want to get wet. But just if you bear with me a second, I'll wait till the rain finish, and then we're going to take a pan back at this property at the rear, just so I can just show you those solar panels. While we're waiting just for this rain to stop, a couple of the bedrooms upstairs, the ceilings were redone, re-insulated and re-plastered. So there's extras that have been done there over the years as well. I'm tempted just to walk out in the rain, so I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to do that because I don't know how long it's going to go. But out we come in the rain, and it's quite a decent garden this, and I don't mind getting wet because it cools you down. It's been quite humid, but it's a wonderful paddock there. That's the neighbouring property, and all around here, as you can just see, are the views. There's the solar panels. That's the heat source pump. I think you need to bring this out. In fact, I'm sure of it. I think this, if you added this extension here and bring it out, you could do something to the left as well, to the side, but certainly that's an area you'd have to move that heat source pump. And of course, I know that will cost a bit of money to do, but just to bring this out, I think it will really future-proof this bungalow. It really will. It'll make it bigger. You'll have a bigger kitchen to entertain as well. There's plenty of land here to do it. It's all subject to planning permission, of course, but why wouldn't it be? Because who are your neighbours? You've got nothing around you. It's pretty cool. So I'm just going to go back into this area here a minute, just so I've showed you the outside, and then I'm going to quickly summarise what I think about this property in Hallcroft, Bromham. I think that's the first time I've actually done a video in the rain and out the rain and back in the rain. It's been a while since I've done that, but we're at Hallcroft in Bromham, this 1950s 3-bed detached bungalow. What do I think of it? I think it's its potential. I think, you know, when you're looking at the budget of what we're marketing it at, there aren't many bungalows in that price range anyway. So you are detached, yes, you do need to do something with this. I think it lends itself just to build onto it and add to it. But what grounds have you got? You've just got stunning beauty in around you. You're outside semi-rural, you're near a village, you're near the towns if you want to look at it. Within 4 or 5 mile radius, you get 2 or 3, maybe 4 towns around you. Good access, good pubs around you as well. So there's plenty to do in the countryside. It's a great property, this one at Hallcroft. I do think it will suit the downsizer, just purely because the downsizers are usually moving for the last time. They've got a 4 or 5 bedroom detached property. They still want to say, you know, they still ask me to find them something in Wiltshire in the villages. You get people relocating, it'll be ideal for them as well. There is no on chain, so you can get this done by autumn. And people that are trading up maybe for that last time as well. So they're still moving from their 4 or 5 bed, but they just want to just come across sideways, get a bungalow just to see out the next 20 years of their life or whatever. And I think this lends itself perfectly for that. So look guys, it's Nigel at Lock and Key. I really hope you've enjoyed the tour. The rain is now stopping. It's a great property to have on our books. Any questions, you know, feel free to give me a call on 01225 707 342. I hope I've answered most of the things. Always happy to chat about any of our properties. This is Hallcroft, Bromham, and I look forward to hearing from you.